From Universal Studios Hollywood, welcome to Home and Family.
Brighten up your day, the Home and Family way.
What?
He is one of Hollywood's hottest fashion designers. He's here to dish on all the best-looking people from this Sunday's Oscars. David Meister is back. Hi, David.
Thank you. Great to be back.
Do you have all the scoop about the Oscars?
We do talk about boot camp. It's fashion boot camp night. Biggest night of glamour and red carpet in Hollywood, the Oscars. So we're here to talk and dish a little about that.
Did you see more on the grade, more A's or more C minuses?
Overall, I think everyone looked really, really good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Will you
the
tell us
rain
who
a
was the
fact-
worst?
I will.
Okay, you will.
Rain a factor for you for the fashion world? Like, was it pins and needles going, if it rains?
I think everyone has a backup look, so if it's torrential rain, hair's got to change, dresses got to change, you know.
Wow.
Yeah, oh.
Backup dresses.
Kind of
lot of
behind glass,
hair.
you break it like behind
Boot camp.
glass. You keep
Boot
it.
camp.
Wow, okay.
Wow.
Speaking of boot camp,
When we come back, David Meister's going to be here.
Hi, I'm David Meister, and up next we'll be talking all the good, bad, and ugly about Hollywood's biggest night, Oscar night.
well, the world's biggest night in fashion was Sunday at the Oscars, and here to weigh in on some of the most memorable looks is celebrity designer David Meister. David!
Good to have you here.
Great to be back, as
Very
always.
rested. All right, some of the trends you saw.
Well, you know, I think I was right with some of my trends. A lot of metallics. There was a lot of pink and icy pales. And I think those were two of the biggest things last night. We also saw a lot of black.
We did, but there was, and you mentioned metallics, but the last time you were here, we asked you how you would dress certain celebrities. Remember, and you were pretty spot on,
Were you?
okay?
Well,
Yeah?
let's see. It's going to come back to haunt me if I'm not.
What's up, Jennifer Lawrence?
Let's start with
first.
Jennifer
Okay.
Lawrence
You
first.
said
I said with Jennifer Lawrence, I would like to see her in something sexier and bright and strapless. And I think I nailed this one.
let's see.
Okay.
This is
There
Yes,
she
it's
is.
She
bright
is.
and
And I love it. The
Right.
red, I mean, she looks sexy, glamorous, modern. And I think I kind of hit that one.
yeah.
Pretty good.
That was you know
And she
what?
looked great. She always looks great.
You mentioned you didn't want to see her in a big fluffy
Because she
gown.
does the ball gown so well.
Yes.
But I think we've seen enough of that, and I like that she stepped out. Bright color and a little sleeker, a little sexier.
Well, she did say that she wanted to go sleek and sexy because she didn't want to fall again, and then she ended up falling out of the car.
you
know,
know-
she fell off. She tripped again.
I don't know. Maybe it's
I
her
love her.
Oscar curse.
I don't know. I love her. She's so cute.
She looks great.
She
All
does
right, she
look
looks great.
fantastic.
Okay.
Good job on the hair too. I
Yeah.
think she looks great. With
Yeah, she
her
looks great.
like
Young
that.
and modern.
All right, who was up next? Who? Okay, you. This was Lupita, right?
Oh, yeah, Lupita
Lupita,
Nyong'o,
sorry.
the new fashion it girl. I was thinking after all the sexy shapes that she was wearing in bright colors, she would go metallic. On this one was wrong, but she did totally change her direction. Instead of these bright, sexy shapes, she did this princess Nairobi blue, which
beautiful.
probably has its own
Yeah.
Twitter site by now. But she looked flawless,
Look
I
at
thought.
that.
She looked like a princess, but it's so young, modern, fresh, this Prada gown, and just a simple hairband. I mean, this is what a young movie star should look like.
Well, she said that when she was growing up, she grew up with a lot of that color blue around her, and she wanted to feel, you know, at
I mean, she
home and-
floated. I mean, she
Yes, so
just looks
beautiful.
ethereal, perfect, nailed it.
I heard an interview with her where she said she actually went, because Prada had been there for her at the beginning of her career, had been a strong supporter, that's why she turned to them, because she had a choice.
Oh, she had the whole world, and she's also the face for Miu Miu, which is one of Prada's lines. So, and she hadn't worn Prada yet on the red carpet. So I think
Just beautiful. and
but
elegant.
she looked great.
Stunning.
She looked amazing. She
Yeah.
was, to me, she was probably the best dressed last night.
Oh, okay.
Very beautiful.
And what about our dear Julia?
Julia Roberts.
Well, our dear Julia has never looked better this season with the hair and the makeup, the skin flawless. I think she's been making some weird wardrobe choices. I was hoping something beat it, but maybe nude
Like
or
this. This
metallic.
was your sort of prediction for her.
And-
this look.
You know, she looked nice. She wore a black gown. It was Givenchy. It's a beautiful dress, but again, it's Oscar night, you're a nominee. I would have liked to have seen something a little fresher, a little younger, a little sexier, because she's got it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I think,
agree.
let's see it. I mean, like, step it up, because she's gorgeous. She's
Yeah.
never looked better.
Yes.
Yeah.
No,
Yeah.
I agree with you.
I agree with that
Yeah.
one.
All right.
'Cause
But
she's
still
always been.
beautiful.
She's beautiful.
Beyond. Yeah, beautiful beyond. All right, now Kate Blanchett, she took my breath away, and this dress was to die.
She always hits it perfectly. The hair, the jewelry, that Armani gown, fabulous. It was that nude, metallic, the beading. You know, she definitely is second, I would say, one of the best dressed too last night. She's like Queen Kate. She
Yeah.
always hits it, always beautiful, perfect.
Yeah.
Perfection. There's nothing you can say except perfect.
And we saw a lot of flesh color beaded gowns last night.
Always those nudes and metallics, they always look so pretty and soft on everyone. You know, I was wondering last night, there was still a lot of light colors, and with all the rain, I thought some people might shy away from it, but the rain stopped soon enough, so I think they stuck with their choices.
Okay, so I know we asked you, well, you already told us who you thought was the best dress, but let me ask you again, what was your favorite dress on the
Well, you know, it's tough. I can't ever commit to one. I love Lupita, I love Kate, and then there was Angie. Angelina Jolie, who, like, I kind of do this to because she is like a creature unlike any other. She is stunning. She, like, radiates from within. It just looks like she's glowing from the inside. The dress is melting on her body. It's like there's nothing to say. It's like, I mean, she's, like, perfect.
What the metallic was she in the?
It was a metallic. It was
Yeah.
metallic. Elie Saab, I believe.
Yeah, beautiful.
It was flawless. She's always flawless. That energy, that glow. I mean, there's just something about her. I think men, women, everyone just kind of get a little like shaky when they.
And I
see
think
her.
a lot of women would agree. She had some. She always has nice arm candy in the form of Brad.
I mean,
who looked
how can
great.
you, come on, let's.
I mean,
you know, Brad,
They're like
it's
the
enough to make us all sick, right? Perfection and perfection. It's like, come on.
so who's going under the bus?
Who's going
who
under
goes
the
under
bus?
the bus here, David? Pull out the
Well,
stops.
Okay.
Who went way
I
wrong
got to
side?
tell you, you know, most people did pretty well last night. No big fashion risks. Played it pretty safe. I would probably say Sophie Hawkins, who was Best Supporting Actress nominee for Blue Jasmine. She sort of wore a very high neck, long sleeve, covered up Valentino, and I just thought it looked too like a Victorian bridal gown. The hair, I mean, I just didn't think the look worked. She was a nominee. I think it could have been much better.
But all said and done,
I thought it was a really good night
range.
for Oscar night. Overall, beautiful. Everyone looked great. I just would have loved to have seen a few more fashion risks where they pushed it a little further. But overall, I thought it was a beautiful, beautiful red carpet.
Just real quick, because I saw a lot of men in blue tuxedos, in some dark, some light. I get that Jim Carrey would go with a lighter blue, but
Jared Leto wore white.
yeah, and a lot of whites as
A
well.
lot of dinner jackets. I actually wore a dinner jacket last night. A lot of dinner jackets, which I think look great because it's tough for men to mix it up and stand out. Navy's always a great choice. And I think Chris Hemsworth wore like a burgundy.
Oh, gosh, he could wear a
I mean,
sack.
I know. He's
This
like, you know,
man.
okay, so it's like the
How
male version of
beautiful.
Angelina. Okay,
Oh,
just twist him
God.
in plastic.
And his
but no,
voice.
And I think it's a way of doing it. It's still elegant, but it's a way of kind of looking special.
Oh, is it going to stay that trend of the white?
I think that was a one-time thing, but I think the navy blue option is always going to be there.
Always good, because I like that. I like the white. I think it just on those occasions really adds.
It always kind of pops, and it does make you stand out.
Yeah, it does. What are you looking at?
And you in a white jacket, you'd look like a waiter.
No.
Sorry.
No more.
You don't have to wait, because we're going to go away and take a little commercial and come back. By the way, more from David on our Twitter page, at Home and Family TV, or you can go to davidmeister.com.
Thank
And
you.
I'll
That
wait
was
for your
exciting.
pancakes when we got coming up, right? We're going to make,
Yeah,
what are
we're
you
going to
making?
make pancakes when we come back. Some